What up, what up, what up? Welcome back to the channel, Wealth Frequency with Justin Jack Bear. Talking about the Internet Computer Protocol. Why? Because innovation always wins. So with Dominic Williams in Abu Dhabi, Dubai, I believe, at the Bitcoin conference, where Michael Saylor is attending, Jack Mallers, I think, just launched 21 publicly on the public stock exchange. And the Middle East is going to pour billions and billions into Bitcoin. And there's a prediction or an analyst saying that 4-year cycle Bitcoin may be insignificant now, and we're going to see a general upward trend, not like the 4-year cycle that we've seen in the past, where at the end of the second year, usually the next 12 months that follow are a bear market, which would be now for the next 12 months on a downward trend. Historically, this is not financial advice. Do your own research. So now they're saying that the global adoption is happening right now, which means 2026 is going to be explosive. Every digital currency is going to be affected by the Bitcoin market cap, influx of money coming into the Web3 ecosystems, and that's going to trickle into projects all across the board. And primarily we're going to see AI agent and AI adoption for general AI and computation, where global computation demand and energy demand is outpacing infrastructure. So world leaders and innovators and thought leaders are going to have to take the path of least resistance, the cheapest, fastest, most secure method to scale the internet in energy and Bitcoin, which is already been built and archetyped by a Decentralization Foundation, the world computer ICP, to scale all blockchains connected, all finance connected, scaled with low-cost compute. And so that's apparent, that's relevant, and that's happening right now. So everybody who's bailed on ICP because they're not investors, they can't wait, they've overpurchased, they lost money. Remember, you don't lose until you sell. And if you're an investor, you invest for the long term, and you invest in the technology, and the money always follows. There's always a lag between the profitability of technology, because the market is slow to adopt, just like Bitcoin. It took 15 years to get to this point. So if it took Bitcoin 15 years on this old, slow, energy intense, world revolution, digital revolution, and fast track to 15 years where we're at now, and then you have inference GPUs being produced and distributed all over the world, and then decentralized infrastructure for cheap cost compute and security comparable, bar none, to no other technology in the world. Governments, institutes, and corporations are going to be desperate for a reliable solution to integrate and to adopt without having to spend billions or spend 5 or 6 years trying to replicate what Decentralization Foundation has done. If you think that the 200 plus engineers, computer science, PhDs, cryptographers from all over the world who got together at Decentralization Foundation to create this full stack infrastructure, you think they built that expecting it to fail? If you think they built that for the current demand, Well, you're wrong, because they've been building it with a 20-year roadmap since the beginning, and they've solved massive, major, real-world issues for energy consumption, digital economic consumption, power consumption, and compute consumption. It's absolutely incredible what's going on, to be a part of the ecosystem, the community, the world computer, to be building on there, to be coming into the market and ecosystem today as opposed to 4 years ago. You're very lucky, very, very lucky. And it's just a matter of time where the adoption is going to fuel the economic power, the energy power, the computation power that Definity Foundation has created as a decentralized, independent, nonprofit, where nobody owns ICP, nobody owns the world computer. It's truly decentralized, it's truly scalable, it's truly interoperable. And once the Bitcoin maxis find out that they're going to save billions of dollars in energy consumption, billions of dollars in compute power, and billions of dollars in transfer fees, it's game over. Game over. And there's a lot of us out there educating the public. Over 400 events worldwide. ICP Hubs, Definity Foundation led the world in developmental marketing, testing, and creating a platform for developers, outpacing the most developers in the world, the most GitHub commits. It's absolutely incredibly exciting. So, do your own research. This is not financial advice, but this is the best time to be buying ICP, no doubt, hands down, bar none. My strategy is $5 worth of Bitcoin a day, $5 a day worth of ICP every day for the next 5 years. And we're going to have exponential compounded growth and interest in profitable success in the cycle burn usage required with ICP tokens. Now AI and inference GPUs are going to eat up all the cycles of ICP on exchanges. There's a very thin liquidity on exchanges for ICP tokens. And so, yeah, super exciting. I'm working on a few games out there that are going to burn cycles. I'm working on onboarding some clients for integration, some projects. I'm on the Definity Developer Forum, recruiting some top developers. Had some great interest already. Thank you for that. Thanks you for 1,000 subs we hit yesterday. Head on over to X. I'm giving away 10 ICP. Must be following, comment, like, and subscribe. I appreciate you all. We're in the best and greatest time to be alive in the technological revolution that is Bitcoin to mass scale, to universal affordability, universal income, universal opportunity, and universal compute power provided by the World Computer, Internet Computer Protocol, ICP. So do the community a favor and invite the developers from other chains, make them feel welcome, show them different things, bring them on board, stop with the comparisons charts, stop with the top 10 charts, stop with the stop with the performance feature comparisons, and just know that all chains are now integrated into the World Computer ICP as one super chain. And eventually everybody's going to save money, everybody's going to win, everybody's going to save time, everybody's going to save money, energy, and who doesn't want to do that? So if you don't think like a 20, 30 year institution, and unfortunately some people don't have that much time, but 5 years is not a lot of time. 5 years is going to go by very fast. The next 1 to 2 years is going to be extremely exponentially profitable. Web3 and AI are going to mint more millionaires in the next 2 to 3 years, and certainly 5 years, greater than the internet has made millionaires in the last 20 to 25. That's really all you need to know. You got to understand the technology, you got to understand the people behind it. You have to understand that investors invest for the long term, traders trade, and everybody's waiting for some price action, the needle to move. You just got to have patience, focus on other things, focus on other projects, focus on building, focus on helping out other communities, focusing adding value to the people around you. If you help people achieve their goals, in turn, by the law of nature, the law of the universe, you will achieve your goals much quicker. You will get tenfold back to what you give to the community, whether it's support, whether it's commenting, whether it's subscribing, whether it's sharing, whether it's highlighting, whether it's connecting people, helping people. Teamwork makes the dream work. That's my little rant for today. Again, thanks for all the subs. Appreciate you guys. More videos soon. One a day, every day. Groovy.